Hey there! So you signed up for the Awakened Dreamer video blog and you probably wondered what happened to my Monday morning episode. Well, I ran into some technical difficulties and basically for whatever reason I won't go into, you didn't get anything from me probably for days or weeks depending on when you signed up. So we're starting from square one. And it's kind of good because actually I'm starting a whole new series in my video blog right now, and I'm going to call it the Connect the Dots series. And you're starting with on square one of a whole new energy and a whole new area of discovery that I'm on, and I want to share with you. So you probably already understand something about me, that I'm all into the whole idea of magic, which really I say is like the synchronicity and the non-ordinary events and the ways of perceiving the world in a manner that bring us in touch with wonderment and with that aspect of our limitless and infinite self, or vast self, whatever you want to call it, that is really running the show here. So lately, my biggest obsession, I guess, or area of greatest curiosity that I want to share with you is about connecting the dots, and I'm going to call that meta perception. So what I focus on a lot of the time is bringing your ability to attend to or use your attention to notice the dots. That is the synchronicities and the telepathic moments and the uncanny coincidences, the miracles, the serendipity, the things that are happening that are just so magical, so non-ordinary, that I've been asking and teaching the idea of the power of paying attention to those increments of magic. Now I'm really into how do we connect those dots to make greater meaning from them. Because actually those dots do have meaning. So you know how you have a connect the dots picture when we were kids? I think I used to love them, and there'd be numbers 1 to like 80 perhaps, and they'd be randomly scattered on a piece of paper, and you'd have to try to, well, before you connected the dots, you often couldn't see what the image was going to be, right? Then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and by the time you finish connecting all those dots, you have a graphic. And from what looked like chaos or incoherence something became ordered and coherent and meaningful. It became immediately apparent to you that there was meaning in those dots and that apparent chaos. So similarly in your life, your soul or your infinite self or your quantum self, whatever you call that aspect of you that's greater than the range of thought, the mind itself, is trying to communicate something to you, is trying to reach out and create messages of meaning through synchronicity and coincidences and non-ordinary events and mini miracles. And if you start to not only pay attention, phase one, but perceive, meta-perceive, we'll talk about what meta-perceive is next episode, those dots, you connect those dots. So stay tuned, because next week I'm going to talk about how do you connect the dots of those synchronicities and little magical moments so that you can extract the meaning that was intended by your soul for you to get. Okay, so I will see you next week when we talk about connecting the dots to make the meaning in depth, the instruction manual. I'll see you next week. Thank you. Until then.